Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Mojo Play Sims. Today I'm here with a 20k house build challenge. So to start off, I'm really sorry if you can hear police cars outside. There seem to be quite a lot kind of outside the window or on the road or something. So just, sorry if you can hear those police cars. But today I wanted to do a 20k house build. I thought this would be like a little series we start on my channel. I've already actually filmed a second one, so I would like to kind of start doing some budget house builds. Actually, I've done two 20k ones now, including this one, and I've also last night filmed a 10k house build, which is like a teeny tiny little house. So I think what I'll do is have a little playlist on my channel called like budget builds or something like that, or like starter homes. We'll think of a name, and that will be houses that are maybe like fit within like the 10k region, which would be really quite small basic houses. The 20k, which is one like this, which like maybe would have like 2 bedrooms or 1 bedroom depending how grand I've made it, and then maybe we'll get to like 30,000. We'll see, something like that. Anyway, so this was a 20k build. You may have noticed that I actually started off with 18,000, and that was because I was trying to be clever and I was thinking that a lot costs 2,000, so therefore I should only have 18,000 left in the pot. So that was actually my original plan. However, 18,000 really didn't get us that far. We spent quite a lot of money on the actual build of this house. It is 2-story, which obviously then would put the cost up kind of double the amount it would if it was just a 1-story house. So yeah, 18,000 just wasn't really enough for this house, but I think I will, like I said, I will just try to be clever and think about the price of the lot. I'm not actually sure if that comes in if you just download a house. I'm not sure how it works, if the lot is like an additional price or the price is already included. I'm not really sure. Anyway, so I think I'm just going to do it so that we start off with 20,000 or 10,000 or however much in the pot, and then we spend that money until it's gone, really. So this house here, I just wanted to kind of make a style of house that you could either have it really modern inside or you could have it quite traditional inside. It's really up to you. The roof that I'm doing now does not stay because it just looked really weird and funny, and so that actually all goes. So I actually went back to the roof later on, but yeah, I wanted it to be so that it could be decorated to your taste. This is a 2-bedroom house, however only one of the bedrooms actually has a bed in, the other one is more of like a hobby room. And that was simply because of cost, because beds are actually a lot in The Sims 4, especially like a double bed rather than a single bed. They are a lot of money, and I wanted to put something in the room, but a bed was just a little bit too much money for this. I used the new bricks from the Sims 4 fitness stuff pack. I am obsessed with those, and I can see me using those a lot. So I'm really sorry if you get sick of them, but I think I will be using those a lot lately. And so yeah, I went with this cream and black exterior on the house, and I do like how it looked. You could definitely brighten this house up as well if you had a little bit more of a budget, with like flowers and stuff on the outside. I think the only thing I could put in there, like cost wise, was a tree. I think that was all I was able to do, but yeah, you could definitely put a little bit more colour in it, a little bit more landscaping, and it would look really, really nice and effective. I was going to do these black windows, but I just thought the house was a little bit too small to pull that off, and especially because we already had half the house in that dark colour already, I thought it would look kind of like too, it would look smaller than it actually was. And yeah, so I changed it to white windows because I normally do prefer white windows anyway. I think they have a nice clean, crisp kind of look. I made a little patio area on the back that you may have just seen, and I was going to put like a barbecue and seat in there, but money again was the problem with that. But that is something that you could just really easily put on there yourself. You could just, yeah, put a little barbecue area. That was my plan, basically, put a barbecue area on the patio, the bit that was lifted, put a staircase down, because I can't actually remember if I had stairs going down to the grass. I'm not too sure. I don't think I did. And then yeah, just like a seating area either on the grass or on the patio, depending where it fit. I did have a sim here when I was building it, just to make sure that everything could be accessed, because I do like to check that, just because with smaller builds especially, I kind of do put things quite close to doors, and yeah, I just want to make sure that the object can be used as well as the door can be used. I know in the little tiny build I did, the 10k one that isn't up yet, but it will be in a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, that was so small that I had to keep getting a sim to check that everything was working. In fact, I used my homeless sim for that. You may have seen my homeless sim in a couple of builds recently, because I've been getting him to test out houses that I've been making. And if you don't know who my homeless sim is, his name is Bruce Fields. He's part of my homeless sim challenge. Well, he is my homeless sim challenge. He's not part of it, he is it. So that will be, part 1 is already up on my channel now, and it was like a karaoke night. That's kind of where the night ended. And part 2 should be up this week actually, which will be exciting. I really like doing Let's Plays. We have that one going on at the moment. And then also I introduced you all to the Alexandra family last week as well. So that will be really nice to play with them quite a lot. The Alexandra family are a very rich family living in the city. So I think that is a good contrast to the homeless sim challenge, because it's kind of one extreme to the other really. In this house, in terms of technology, I do put a computer there and a TV there. However, they leave, they do not stay with us, because money was so tight, and things like technology I thought you could kind of just get as your sim got a job, and then, you know, you can earn some money and buy those things. I mean, this is presuming you're not using cheats, because to be honest, I always use cheats in Sims, and in fact I would actually maybe like to do like a let's play or just whatever really with like without using any cheats, and we'll build it up from the start. So if you're interested in that, let me know, because I would actually kind of like to do that maybe. But yeah, technology goes, because it is just way too much money. But you know, you have all the essentials you need in this house. I think we end up with a bookcase on the hallway on the third or second floor, I guess it is, or first floor. I always get confused between like ground floor, first and second floor, but I think this would then be the first floor that we're on now. So yeah, there is a little bookshelf that goes in that space on the hallway on the first floor. And yeah, the bedrooms are all very simple. Well, the one that's decorated is all very simple, because I just really didn't have the money to spend quite a lot on like decorative items, and that's the only thing I don't like about builds like this, is that you can afford to get all the necessities, which is obviously the essentials. However, you don't really have money to decorate anything else, and I think the house just looks so bare. But this, to be fair, this was quite a big 20k build challenge. I felt like, you know, I could have made this a lot smaller. It's not like squished or anything at all. In fact, you have like a nice sized kitchen with a table in there, and a nice sized living room that's very spacious actually, and 2 bedrooms upstairs. This is a bit where I then put a little bit more money in the pot, because when I went to upload it, I actually thought, okay, we'll settle with this, and I went to upload it, but it was only worth about 17,000. So I put the remaining money, I worked out what it is, up to 20,000, and put that back in the money pot, just so I could actually get a few extra things to help decorate the house. So like I said, this is just a hobby room. I literally picked the cheapest items to go in there, and that was a punching bag and an easel. And then outside, just decorated the house a little bit more. But this is what the house looked like. I really do like the exterior of the house a lot, and I think with a few more decorations on the inside, it could be a really, really nice house. In fact, I don't actually dislike it on the inside. I think it just looks a little bit bare, especially because I do put quite a lot of decorative items in houses. I'm kind of used to that. But I hope you like this house and how it's looking. If you do use it, let me know and tag me on Twitter. My name on Twitter is mojoplayssims. If you tag me in it, I'd love to see the Sims you have living in this house and what you've done with the place, like how you've redecorated or whatever. That'd be really interesting to see. But thank you very much for watching. You can upload this house from the gallery. Again, my username is mojoplayssims, just like my username on here, just with no spaces. Thanks for watching. Bye.